So let's go to our big brokerage call of the day, as we normally do around this time. And this one is a Jefferies initiation of coverage on Aditya Birla Fashions with a buy rating. The target is 315. Stock is currently 254. Hersh joining in to tell you why they are so positive on this stock. Hersh?
Well, near 30% upside and perked up in trade even pre-open. In fact, now let me first start off. So 315 being the target price, it's what it does. It's a leading fashion franchise. It does Western, which is around 52%, Mastige Retail, which is 29%, Ethnic 12%, Digital First 4%, and Luxury 3% of its top line. It's entered several new categories over the last few years. It's expanded its total addressable market as well as pushed for growth. That's been the focus, and that's largely led to losses. So it's a bit of a turnaround in that sense that Jefferies is betting on. The weak core performance has led to weak free cash flow over the last few years, has led to higher debt on the balance sheet, and all of this will likely change, is what Jefferies is saying. They're looking at organic growth, better profitability, exiting low performing markets and channels, reducing discounts and lowering inventory. All of these levers to help the numbers going forward. Balance sheet has started to generate cash as well, so that's a positive. There's a value unlocking play which is happening. There's going to be a demerger of Aditya Birla Life as well. What they're also doing is they're expected to grow at a decent clip post the demerger. 10 to 11% CAGR is the expected growth on Aditya Birla Lifestyle. Modest margin expansion, maybe a 15% odd margin is what they're penciling in. Jefferies, I'm talking about. ABFRL at its core will continue to grow at a faster clip. Margins likely to go up to around the 7% number. It already has 1,300 crore of cash, and therefore that protection also there. SOTP 315 basis SOTP valuation, which is sum of the parts. They've combined all the businesses together. Risks being higher competition and continued losses in the ABFRL vertical. That may well keep a lid on returns, but otherwise looking good.
Okay, ABFRL in focus. I want to just pull up Cipla as well, if we can, quickly, and see what's specifically happening there. The pre-open session closing out strong. Cipla also 3% up. They've got a US FDA approval for a breast cancer drug, which is important. Look at the Adani pack as well in the pre-open session. Adani and ports all opening up in the green. BlackRock has come in and become the largest subscriber to the bond issue from the group. Tata Steel on our watch list as well because of how they're restructuring the Netherlands business. This could be one to watch out for. Tata Motors as well. In fact, Kush, I want you to come in on Tata Steel right at the get-go, and any of the metals counters which could be set, because what we're going to see perhaps in the first hour or so of trading is clearly a relief rally, and those beaten down the most might see that opportunity. So for viewers tuning in right now, how would you look at a Tata Steel and any of the metal pack? And of course, we'll come to pharma and some of the others.
So metals actually could be one of the favored sectors going forward as well. We've seen sharp crashes and not as much of a recovery, on some of these names. While yes, I do like Tata Steel, it's not very high on my, buying list, because you've seen a fair degree of consolidation on this one and doesn't really outperform its peers. So yes, if you have a long position, you should continue to hold. 135, 136 is where the pre-open is suggesting it could actually move further to 140 levels also. But that's where I will start booking profits in something like a Tata Steel. What we prefer more is something like a JSW Steel. It's got a good run, has seen a bit of profit booking along with the markets, but then hasn't really recovered as much. This is your opportunity to get in. So if you do get in on something like a JSW Steel, 930 is your stop loss. On the way up, you're looking at 970 and 990 as target. So we still prefer something like JSW Steel, Hindalco's of the world. Jindal Stainless, this is the one that has seen some shorting, along the way. So some more short covering on a day like today cannot be ruled out. But yeah, JSW Steel, Hindalco's of the world are what you want to be into. And Tata Steel, for levels of 140, you could continue to hold.